Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a Coastal Scents makeup brush review. And I have 3 eyeshadow brushes. No, I have 4 eye brushes and 4 face brushes from Coastal Scents. Okay, so I'm going to start with the eye brushes. The first one I have is an eyeliner. It's a gel eyeliner brush. And it's really tiny. The bristles are actually white, and I need to clean it. I have their gel eyeliner in True Black, and it's upside down. Okay. I really love this gel eyeliner. It's really amazing. And I've had it for a while, and I haven't used much at all. But I got their angled eyeliner brush, and I really love it. I've had this for a couple months. I use this eyeliner almost every day. It's the gel liner is amazing quality. The brush is amazing. It never shed or anything because there's like very many bristles, and so if it did shed, that'd be like really bad. And it hasn't, and I really love this brush. Wasn't very expensive at all. I'm going to put all the prices in the bottom bar, but it was a really good deal, and I really love this brush. Okay, the next brush is a tapered crease brush, and I'm gonna put all the names and prices in the bottom bar. But I really like this brush, but it did shed a lot. Like, a lot of black hairs would come out, and like they'd be, like I'm using it, and like they'd come out on my eyelid. And it's really hard to blend with this brush. I really was kind of hoping more for a blending brush with this, and it puts the product on there well. It just doesn't blend quite as well as I'd hoped for. It's pretty bendable. It's not that dense. Yeah, it's not that dense, and it just doesn't blend that well. But it's an alright brush for the price. I mean, it was a good deal, but it wasn't like an amazing brush. Okay, so I feel kind of disappointed in these brushes because I ordered a medium Chisel Fluff brush and then a large Chisel, like Fluff brush, yeah. And they are both exactly the same size, which disappointed me. One of them is with the pink handle, and then this other one is the C153 large Chisel Fluff brush. But they're like the same size. There is a slight difference. The medium one is a little bit less dense, but the bristles are longer. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but the bristles are a little bit longer. The pink brush is longer, like the actual brush is longer, the handle is longer, and like the metal starts, yeah, obviously way up here. But the quality of these brushes are really good. They blend easily, like they blend the products easily. They pack the product on. They're flat on both sides, so like they're flat with kind of like a tapered side. They're not like square. And I really love them. They good prices. Only thing that disappointed me was that they are basically the same size, and I ordered a medium and a large. Yeah, but I'll put the prices for both of these in the bottom bar. Okay, so that's all the eye brushes I have from Coastal Scents. And so now I'm going to do the face brushes, and I have 4 face brushes. I have an angled contour brush, a regular foundation brush, a powder foundation brush, which is like a big powder brush, and then a stippling brush. Okay, so I'll start with the stippling brush, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of green. I was really, when I first got this brush, I had high hopes for it, and it kind of disappointed me in the beginning. It shed a ton. Like, every time I would use it, there'd be like 4 or 5 like black hairs stuck to my face, and it would bleed. Like, the actual black hairs would bleed when I was washing it. And there would be, like, black stuff in the sink. And it's actually dyed the white tips. So there's, like, a little circle in the middle that's green of the white tips. But I've had this since, like, the beginning of school, which is September, and it's January. So it's gotten better. It's not shed in, like, the past couple months, and it's not bleeding. But for the first, like, 4 or 5 months that I had it, it did bleed and shed a lot. This was the most inexpensive stippling brush I could find. So, I mean, obviously the quality is going to change depending on how much you paid for the brush. But I was expecting slightly better quality, but using it's great. It stores? No. It it stipples the product nicely, evenly. It's dense enough. So overall, it's a good brush. I was just kind of disappointed in it at the beginning. Okay, so the next brush I'm going to talk about is the powder brush. Oh, and I did not order all of these brushes at the same time. The very first ones I got were the powder brush. What was it? Okay, I got the all the 4 face brushes at the same time a while ago, like a long time ago. But I did not get the eyeshadow brushes until like 2 or 3 months ago. Okay, so the powder brush, it's a medium-sized powder brush. It's not like extremely large. This is not a Chisel brush, but it's not extremely large, but it's not really small either. The handle is really short. It's a very wide handle. The handle is short compared to this one, or compared to this stippling brush. It's like really short. But this is a really good brush. I have like 0 complaints about this brush. It's dense, it's very soft, it applies product well and evenly, it's compact, it's little, so you can store it in your purse and take it with you for traveling. I really love this brush. I mean, I use this, you can use it as like a blush brush. You can use it as a blush brush. You can use it as a blush brush, but I don't. I use this as my face powder blush. I mean, you can like blend your contouring or whatever with it, but I have other brushes for that. So I mainly just use this as a pressed face powder brush. But you can use it for all sorts of things. It's just a powder brush. But I really like this brush. I think it was a good deal for how much I paid for it, and I really recommend this brush. The next brush I'm going to talk about is the foundation brush. This is all synthetic material, and I like this better than the, like the yellow flat ones, because I just don't think they're dense enough. This one's like pretty dense, and I really like that. It carries the product well. It's not streaky. Like when you're using it, it's not streaky. The edges of it are rounded, so you can get in like your nose or like around your eyes easily. I really like this brush. It also shed a little bit at the beginning, but it hasn't shed in a long time, and I think it was a good deal for the amount I paid for it, and overall I really recommend this brush. It's not really short, but it's not extremely long either, so you could take it in your purse with you, but it's not like really short. Alright, and the last brush is the angled brush. This brush is probably the softest brush I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, I'm not joking you. I would just like sit here and pet this for hours. Well, not for hours. Nothing can hold my attention for hours. But for a really long time. It is so soft. It's fluffy. It's soft. It distributes the, products evenly, easily. I use this to contour my cheekbones, and, basically I use this with bronzer most of the time. You can use it with blush, setting your concealer under your eyes or anything. but I mainly use this to contour my cheekbones. Now, one thing about this brush is what I use it for to contour my cheekbones, I feel like it leaves too much of a sharp line because of how like little it is. So I take this brush, which is not a Coastal Scents brush. It's really large, it's really dense. I really like this brush too, and I'll just blend it out. Like I'll blend out the line left by this brush. But I like this brush, and it's so soft. It really is. You need to get this brush just so you can feel it, because it's so soft. But this has not shed at all, like not a single piece. It is not bled. It's not, started falling out. Nothing's, rusting or getting moldy or anything. And I take good care of my brushes. I wash them, deep clean them once a week. I spot clean them, stuff like that. But I take good care of my brushes, and so when they do shed a lot or they do bleed, I know it's not something I've done. It's actually the manufacturing. But this is a really good brush. I really like this brush. Alright, so that is all of my Coastal Scents brushes, and I would have to say I recommend almost all of them. I would recommend 3 out of my 4 eyeshadow brushes. I would not recommend this black eyeshadow brush here because it doesn't blend well, it shed a lot, and I don't know, I just don't really, I like it and I use it. I do use it, but I just wouldn't recommend this. I don't know. And I wouldn't really recommend their stippling brush. You can get it. It's a good price, and if you're willing to, deal with it shedding and bleeding for the first couple months, then it's a good deal. But if you're, really wanting like a high quality but inexpensive brush, look somewhere else. I haven't really found